Hey KWP Universe, it's been a while since we've had a talk. RUBFigs here. The last time we were here would have been Survivor Series, or at least for us Raw KWP New Zealand competitors. And guess what? Tomorrow, if you guys didn't know, it is the Royal Rumble 2018. Man, time does sure go fast. It's gone so fast that I haven't had time to think about anything to do with the Royal Rumble. No predictions or anything. And in a way, that's kind of a good thing in my mind, because if I start making predictions, I'm going to start setting expectations for how the show is going to be. And if a certain superstar doesn't show up, then I'd be very disappointed. And I think that's what a lot of people unfortunately do. They set their expectations high. They predict someone to return, like Daniel Bryan, for example, Undertaker, Batista, guys like that to return in the Royal Rumble match. And when it doesn't happen, people get mad. So I'm not going to expect anything like that. And I haven't even thought about who I think is going to win yet. So all of these predictions in this video are just on the fly. I haven't thought about any of these yet. I'm just got WWE.com open now, and I'm going through all these matches. So first, in the kickoff show, we have Bobby Roode's United States Championship Open Challenge. Doesn't say who it's against, but I predict Bobby Roode to win. Next, we have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus The Revival. Who do I think is going to win that? Probably... Ooh, it's a bit of a tough one. Depends. Is Finn Balor going to be at ringside? I don't know. Gallows and Anderson quite easily beat The Revival at the 25th anniversary of Raw this past week. I'm going to say The Revival get one back on Gallows and Anderson. And next we have a Cruiserweight 6-man tag match. We have Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik versus TJP, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak. Now, I'm really excited to see Gran Metalik back in action, because it's been a while since I've seen him in the Cruiserweight division. Oh, that's a bit of a tough one, actually. Who do I think's going to win? Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik, or TJP, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak? That's a tough one, actually. I'm going to say TJP, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak. Why not? And now we get to the main card, if this can load up. Sorry, just won't be a second. Here we go. We've got for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the champions, the Usos, are defending against Shad Gable and Shelton Benjamin in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, as much as I like Shad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, I do think the Usos are going to retain, and I don't really mind. I like the Usos as well. They're really cool. I just don't see Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin picking up the win on this one, unfortunately. Next, for the Raw Tag Team Championships, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan are defending against Cesaro and Sheamus. The Bar. We don't set the bar, we are the bar. Who do I think is going to win this one? Probably Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Now, they don't work very well together as a cohesive unit, yet they don't really get along very well, but I think it's an interesting enough storyline for them to keep it going, as them with the Tag Team Championships. So I predict Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan to come out with the gold. Next, for the WWE Championship, in a handicap match, AJ Styles is defending against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Cammy, 2-on-1 handicap match for the title. That's very weird. It's giving me weird flashbacks to 2010 when Lay Cool both held the women's title, and then they split it in half, and then all that stuff happened. That's giving me flashbacks, but I really hope that doesn't happen this time. I hope AJ Styles retains, and that's who I'm going with on this one. AJ Styles to retain. For the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar is defending against Braun Strowman and Kane in a triple threat match. Now, if I wanted anyone to win, it would be Kane. Kane, I think, deserves it more than anyone in this match, because he hasn't been world champ since 2010. He hasn't been a champion at all since he was the tag team champion with Daniel Bryan in 2013. Kane deserves one more title shot, one more title run as well. that's who I'd want to win, but who do I think's going to win? Brock Lesnar. I think Brock Lesnar is going to retain it and head into WrestleMania still the champ. Next, we've got the first ever 30 women over the top rope Royal Rumble match. I haven't put any thought into this at all. Man. I can't even think of a person. Who's going to win? Or who's announced themselves in the match? Pretty much the whole women's roster apart from Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, who are the respective champions of Raw and SmackDown. I think possible contenders are Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, who knows? Will the winner be a surprise return? Because only about 15 to 20 women have announced themselves in the match, whereas it's a 30-woman Royal Rumble match. So there is still a few women to be announced or confirmed. Who knows? If I have to pick one, I'm going to say nobody's ready for Asuka. And Asuka's going to win because I have to pick one. That's the only reason why I'm picking her. Next, what looks like it's going to be the main event, as usual, is the 2018 30-man over-the-top Royal Rumble match. Now, not many people have been confirmed for this one either, but you can kind of get a good idea just by looking at the card and whatever else and who's actually going to be a part of this match. I'd say a good chunk of the roster will be a part of this match. Man, so tough to decide. Some people are predicting Daniel Bryan. Who knows? I'm not even going to include him in my predictions because I don't want to set my expectations too high, as I said before. Some people are saying Roman Reigns to win and then go on to WrestleMania and challenge Brock Lesnar again. Do I think that's a good decision? Well, I think there's a good possibility that that match is going to take place anyway, but for Roman Reigns to win the Royal Rumble to get there, I would not like that idea at all. I hope someone else wins and goes on to challenge AJ Styles for the championship. Ooh, an idea just popped up in my head. What if Shinsuke Nakamura wins the Royal Rumble match and goes on to challenge AJ Styles for the WWE title at WrestleMania? That's probably who I'm going to have to go with here. I'd love to see Shinsuke Nakamura win it because I just watched SmackDown earlier today. This is SmackDown Live from this week, and Shinsuke Nakamura, they were kind of going over how he hasn't really done anything in WWE yet. He hasn't achieved anything. So winning the Royal Rumble match would be huge for his career, and I kind of hope he does win. Now, just thinking about it, that's who I'm going with. Shinsuke Nakamura to win the 2018 Royal Rumble and go on to the main event of WrestleMania. Will it be the main event? Probably not. But he will go on to challenge AJ Styles for the WWE title at WrestleMania this year. So that's been my predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed and weren't bored too much by me just trying to decide winners and stuff like that, because I didn't plan this at all. Good luck to everyone else in the KWP looking to get their hands on the big gold title at the Royal Rumble. Good luck to all you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time with the KWP title. If not, congratulations to whoever wins it. We'll see you next time.